Carrie Brown, thank you very much for inviting me and for the introduction. And hello everybody and welcome to today's lunch research seminar. I'm from the University of Southern Denmark, as Carrie has mentioned, and I'm from the Department of Border Region Studies. So in our department we have a huge variety of different kinds of disciplines. We have historians as well as guys from the field of cultural studies, and I'm from the discipline of business economics. And my field of research is, the general field of research is management, and one special field of research is innovation management from a network perspective. And so today I'm going to report about two different kinds of projects. One project was an explorative study and has finished right now, and now we are coming into the follow-up project, and that is what I would like to discuss with you today, and hopefully get some fruitful input for me. So the first project is social capital and management of innovation, and it is basing on an empirical data set of a quantitative data set of Danish and German SMEs. And the second follow-up project that deals with symbolic capital and management of initiated clusters, and is also basing on empirical data on the interviews which we just have started to collect. So it should now. So the first project I have structured in that way. I will give a short introduction about the importance of small and medium-sized companies in the European context. Then I will come to theoretical foundation, which refers to both projects, and then I will describe the management and problem and the research question of the first project, and in the end our findings, limitations, and the reason why we see that there are a lot of triggers for further research. So, in the European context, small and medium-sized companies are very important. If you have a look, for example, at Germany, so we have about 95% of our companies. It depends on the definition of what a small and medium-sized companies is, but according to most definitions, we have about 95% small and medium-sized companies and just 5% huge companies. That does not mean that the huge companies are not important as well. So 40% of the workforce is employed in huge companies and 60% in Germany in small and medium-sized companies. So in Denmark, the situation is nearly comparable. Later I will come up with some figures where you can see that, yes, there is of course a little difference. The small and medium-sized companies in Denmark are somehow smaller compared to Germany. So, but all in all, the European societies or economies are depending very much on small and medium-sized companies, and one main strategy for small and medium-sized companies is the innovation strategy. So, and this leads to the fact that for public policy, so it has to be taken into consideration what can we do to support our small and medium-sized companies in the context of their innovation strategy. And if you want to support small and medium-sized companies, you have to be aware that, yes, as all other companies, they have to develop core competences to conquer markets, to be competitive on markets, but they don't have all the resources they need to build up core competences under their own roof. So they have to collaborate, to cooperate within networks, and that means that the process of innovation takes place in networks, not just in single enterprises, it takes place in network. And this leads to the fact that all the different kind of resources, tangible as well as intangible resources rooted in these networks, of course, are of great relevance in the process of innovation. So, and I'm sticking very much to a special kind of intangible resource, to social capital in this project. So this is the general theoretical framework, so to say, from strategy to network approach. So the classical network researchers are not from the field of business, they are sociologists. So like Bird, Coleman, and Granovetter. So, but why is this network approach for us so important? So as I've mentioned, yes, and that is what also Dyer and Sinn are mentioning, core competences are often complementary, and this is especially for small and medium-sized companies the case. They have to collaborate, and that means they have to learn to co-optate, so to find a way or an equilibrium of, yes, competing and cooperating. And that means also that if we have the view of what is the process of innovation, so Schumpeter defined innovation as the recombination of existing resources. And yes, if we want to